Let's talk about that feeling. You know the one. The day is finally over, but instead of that calm exhale you've been craving, your mind feels like a web browser with about 100 tabs open. You've gotten through the day, but now that it's time to actually rest, your brain just refuses to power down. Well, today, we're going to build a really simple but super effective toolkit to help you close those tabs one by one so you can find some real peace in your evenings.
But first, we have to acknowledge something that's become way too common these days. We see these picture-perfect aesthetic routines online, and we think, oh, I should be doing that. But that pressure, it can totally backfire and turn something that's supposed to bring us peace into just another thing on our endless to-do list.
And this really hits the nail on the head, doesn't it? You're scrolling through social media. You see these super elaborate 15-step wind-down rituals. And suddenly, something that was meant to be for you, to help you relax, feels like a performance. Like it's just another area where you might not be measuring up.
Sound familiar? I mean, the whole point was to ease your mind, right? But instead, you find yourself stressing about whether you bought the right kind of herbal tea or if you're journaling the right way. It just feels like we're adding to the exact mental clutter we were trying so hard to get rid of in the first place.
So you know what? Let's hit the reset button on the whole idea of a reset. A nighttime routine is not about perfection, and it's definitely not about what everyone else is doing. It is about creating an intentional pause, a moment to signal to your body and your mind that the day is officially done, and it is safe to rest.
And this is the most important part. The absolute best, most ideal routine is simply the one that works for you. That's it. Think of it as your personal love letter to yourself after a long, hard day. Whether it's 5 minutes or an hour, the only rule is that it should leave you feeling calmer and more centered than when you started. And listen, the benefits here are very, very real. This isn't just some feel-good fluff. An intentional wind down literally calms your nervous system. It actively lowers your cortisol levels. That's your body's main stress hormone. And that process, it doesn't just help you sleep better. It's how you actually refill your cup so you're not starting tomorrow already running on empty.
Okay, so how do we actually build one of these? Let's start with the world immediately around you, your physical space. Seriously, creating a calm environment is the very first cue you can give your brain that it's time to shift gears.
Now, these might seem like small things, but each one sends a really powerful biological signal. Dimming the lights? That's not just for mood. It actually tells your body to start producing melatonin. Clearing some of that visual clutter on your nightstand helps clear the mental clutter. And putting your phone away? Yeah, that one's non-negotiable. The blue light is one thing, but your mind just deserves a break from the constant stream of information.
So once your space feels a little more settled, we can turn the focus inward. Our bodies hold on to so much of the day's tension, and these next few ideas are all about gently, intentionally letting all of that go.
Think of a warm shower as more than just getting clean. It's like you're symbolically rinsing away the stresses of the day. A simple 5-minute stretch can release all that tightness in your neck and shoulders. And even the small act of putting on your favorite cozy clothes sends a huge signal to your brain. You are safe, you are comfortable, and it's time to relax. And hey, if you're feeling particularly anxious or wound up, this 4-7-8 breathing technique is a total game changer. It works directly on your nervous system to kickstart a state of calm. You know what? Let's just try one round together right now. Go ahead, breathe in through your nose for 4, hold for 7, and now a long, slow exhale through your mouth for 8. See? You can feel a difference in just a few breaths. It's incredible.
Okay, your space is calm, your body is relaxed. Now for the final frontier. Your mind. This is where we go back to that browser with all the open tabs and we gently, one by one, start to close them down.
Just consider for a second the power of this one healthy swap. Mindlessly scrolling on your phone stimulates your brain and often, let's be honest, triggers anxiety and comparison. But replacing it with intentional reading, a novel, a magazine, anything that's not a screen, does the exact opposite. It slows your mind down, it encourages focus, and it actually prepares you for rest instead of revving you up.
And there are so many ways to do this. A brain dump is exactly what it sounds like. Just get all those swirling thoughts and worries out of your head and onto a piece of paper so they don't follow you into your sleep. Or try this. Just writing down one single thing you're grateful for can completely shift your mindset from a place of stress to one of peace. It's that powerful.
All right, so you've got your toolkit, we've talked about space, body, and mind. But now for the million-dollar question. How do you make this a real, sustainable habit, instead of just another chore you feel guilty about skipping?
Well, first, let's just get rid of the idea that this has to be some hour-long complicated thing. So how long does a really powerful reset take? Just this, 20 minutes. That's it. 20 minutes of focused, intentional relaxation can completely change your state. It is not about the duration, it's all about the intention behind it.
And this, right here, is the philosophy that makes it all work. Please, don't try to do everything at once. Just pick one thing that sounds nice to you. Maybe it's making a cup of tea. Maybe it's 5 minutes of stretching. Start there. And listen to your body. Some nights you'll need more, some nights you'll need less. The absolute best routine is the one that feels like a gift you're giving yourself, not an obligation.
I really want to leave you with this thought. In our culture that's obsessed with being busy, we often see rest as unproductive, or maybe even lazy. But it's the complete opposite. Rest is where we recover, it's where we repair, it's where we build the strength we need for whatever comes next. It is absolutely essential, not indulgent.
So, as we wrap this up, I want you to really think about this question. I'm not asking for a 10-step plan, just one small thing. What is one tiny ritual that you can give yourself tonight to honor the day that you've had and to peacefully prepare for the one to come?